My dad's like, if you want to win again, I can teach you how to win again. We've got to put the phone off. We've got to get that mindset back. Get rid of everything that's happened in the last couple of months. Speak to someone properly. Get your mind right. It's nothing to do with your ability. You're the man.
Let's dive into the session with none other than Chad Leclerc.
WhatsApp Chad 2084 000 947 to receive a link to watch or listen to this intimate discussion with Chad Leclerc.
947 Drive with Thando.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.
So rubbish collection has been disrupted across many parts of Johannesburg after contract workers have actually blocked apparently 6 Pikitup depots, and they're protesting because they're demanding permanent employment, saying that they have worked as contractors for years while earning far less than permanent staff. Here to tell us more is spokesperson for Pikitup in Johannesburg, Anthony Selepe. Anthony, is that accurate that they are on strike because they are demanding permanent positions?
Thank you so much, Thando, and good afternoon to your listeners. The summary you're making is accurate in that the striking or protesting casual workers are necessarily not employees of Pikitup, but employees of the service providers to pick it up. So they are willing to be absorbed by Pikitup against the procurement processes of Pikitup. And in the absence of that, so many things are happening which impedes the service delivery by Pikitup workers. One of the things that is happening as a result is that the gates of Pikitup will be closed, the trucks will be stoned, and that in itself causing additional safety for our employees against the compounding health hazard problem in the communities, to which we would want to sincerely apologize for.
So, Anthony, let me understand this properly. So the city hires Pikitup. Pikitup then hires freelancers to work for Pikitup. And Sisi was explaining to me that in the different metros in the country, it sort of works differently, where the city is in charge of rubbish collection. Is that accurate?
Pikitup is the entity of the City of Johannesburg 100%.
But it's its own entity
that is being paid by the city.
Yeah, so the city has a majority share of Pikitup. It's its own entity with a board and a CEO. And what I'm hearing now from Anthony is that, of course, then they have got subcontractors too.
Yes, the city, the Pikitup is an entity of Pikitup with its board, of course, but they are accountable to the shareholder who is Johannesburg City.
Okay. So,
now,
yes. So what is the way forward? How much longer will citizens have to wait to have their rubbish collected?
We all do not wish for this situation. All the stakeholders involved are being engaged for the resolution of the problem, starting with the casual workers themselves, the service providers, the city as the shareholder, the communities which are enjoying this. We are working flat-footed to resolve the problem. We, as a result, employed the services of law enforcement to implement interdict where necessary for the people not to willy-nilly close the gates of Pikitup and impede services. We also are appealing to the conscience of who are doing that, because we cannot have communities' service delivery needs supplemented to individuals who can just close the gates.
So, Anthony, this is probably the longest we've had this happen, but if my memory serves me, it's not the first time that it's happened in Johannesburg. How are we going to ensure going forward that we have, somewhat of a system that we can trust will deliver the service that we pick up? Because in our COJ statements, that Pikitup levy that we pay is still there, never mind the fact that our rubbish is not being picked up.
Like as I'm saying, we're hopeful that with the interventions, starting with the law enforcement, starting with appeal to the conscience of who are doing this, but also injection of resources, including additional trucks and additional personnel where necessary, so that this problem is resolved. And we cannot employ them at will, because we are looking at the salary bill against the operational requirements. So when people are retiring, when people are pensioning, when people are on ill health, we will be employing through that natural attrition until when the fines are up to scratch.
Yeah. Anthony, I know it might be hard to answer the question, but if you were to give an estimate to Joburgers listening right now, when do you think their rubbish may be picked up?
The rubbish is being picked up as we are talking. It's not like there is an ultimate stoppage of rubbish collection. What makes it difficult to say tomorrow is because the intermittent actions of closing the gate. I don't know which gate will be closed tomorrow as we are working with SAP, as we are working with MPD. So we are managing that kind of a situation.
Yeah. All right, Anthony, thank you so much for your time and for speaking with us. That's a spokesperson for Pikitup in Johannesburg, Anthony Selepe.
947 Drive with Thando.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.